Good morning. Welcome to English 8. Well, I don't have set like a class agenda, but at first I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Jorge Cuellar. I am going to be your teacher during this term, which we are going to, to experience like a different methodology because we need to work with these online environments. Well, to do so, it's like really important, guys, that you would have a great communication with me, that you would write me anytime you need, every time you have a question, a problem, okay? Good. First of all, I am going to talk a little bit about the methodology and the class conditions. Yes, what you are going to find in the Schoology, it is a class that tries to provide like the following setting. First, like an introduction to the topic, yes, within an image or a video or well, whatever. There is an analysis to think about like why is this important? Well, in our English process, like reflecting on how this would work like in everyday life, like in a normal life, what would you do about it? Well, later the students, you are going to produce some communicative product. I mean, this could be like a conversation or a text or well, finally, the idea is that part of consciousness is in which you are going to reflect about the most important aspects of your learning process. Good. We are going to use two tools mostly. Well, number one is going to be a Schoology. You already have the code in your emails, and by this moment, which is 10:41 in the morning, I already got like different members already logged in. Well, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. 5 people is already connected. Well, then you are going to have the chance to watch the video and then work on it. Good. You are going to find like a couple of folders in the Schoology. Number one, you have one that is called course documents, and one of the course documents you have like the course program. Yes, so what we are supposed to do, like the topics, like everything in which we are going to be working on, like very specifically, okay, and we have two things. Good. We have a first folder which has like the course sessions, yes, and in the course sessions you are going to have like 4 PowerPoint presentations in which you are going to have some instructions, links, suggestions and exercises for you to work on. Okay, later you are going to find a forum that is a QA cafe in which you can post doubts or postulate questions related to the contents of the course. Then we have like the asynchronous session, which is a task that is in there. If you click on it, what you are going to find is that you need to work on there, like producing like the first part from the first session. I am going to tell you what is it about. Good. And then you are going to find, of course, the asynchronous session, not the one for today from March 24th of 2020, but the one from March 25th. Okay, good. If we open the course sessions files, I am going to give you like some things in there. You are going to start with the presentation number 1, and there the topic that you are going to find, well, is mostly related with personalities, yes, but in a more advanced way. Yes, the idea is that mostly to expand our vocabulary. Good. You are going to see like the information of the professor who designed this. Good. And the idea is that you are going to talk, well, to work on the things that you can find in there. Well, mostly they are going to give you like a video of 16 personalities that presented iconic characters. Good. So, which are like these kind of personalities? Well, they talk about extroverts. Do you know what is an extrovert person? Well, an extrovert person is the one that is talkative, that talks a lot, that is always like friendly. Okay, there is another one that you have in your presentation that is called the sensors, who are realistic people who focus on the facts. Well, how do you feel? Do you feel that you are such a sensor? Do you focus on facts in reality or not? Okay, another one are the thinkers. The thinkers are people who make their decisions based on logical analysis and based on certain procedures, right? Another ones are the judges, to be organized, to be pretty prepared, and are the ones who, I don't know, who know how to react or to face like in front of a certain situation. Well, for example, the judges could be like great people to interact with or to work with in the case of an emergency like this one, like such an emergency from the coronavirus. Good. We have introverts, which is totally the contrary. Introverts are more silent, are people who likes to be alone, who likes to reflect themselves. Good. There are the others that are the intuitives, the feelers, and the perceivers. Well, like, what sort of personality do you think that is closer to you? There, what you have to do with the tech talk is to say like, oh my god, and even you have to do like a TED talk. So, what are you going to talk about? You are going to talk about the personality you feel identified with. Okay, so you can do a video like a similar video to the one that I am doing. Why do you believe are that type of personality? For example, me, myself, I consider a feeler. Because a feeler tend to be sensitive. I consider myself like sensitive, cooperative, and sometimes based on my own personal values. And at the same time I am an extrovert, well, but a little bit of introvert, well, I don't know, it's like kind of complicated, but that's what you are going to figure out, like reflecting in this quarantine time, like what sort of personality or which can be this particular behavior that identifies myself. Good. Well, number 3, you are going to provide examples that justify your choice and you must use the idiomatic expressions. Well, in the presentation you are going to find some idiomatic expressions. For example, what is a party animal? What do you think that is a party animal? Well, I think that a party animal could have, or is having a bad time actually, because there's no place to go parties, nowhere. Discotheques are closed, I don't know, it's difficult to say. Good, another idiomatic expression to be a cold fish. Do you know what is a cold fish? Do you consider yourself a cold fish? Well, cold fish is a person that shows little or no emotions whatsoever. A person that is what we usually say in Spanish when someone is like pretty cold. Okay, good. Another one is a chatterbox. What is a chatterbox? A chatterbox is a person that is talkative and that it would always be talking and talks a lot all the time. Good. A rough diamond, someone who seems impolite or not as well educated. Good. People, how long does this video need to take? Well, you need to make a 5-minute tech talk. I think that is challenging. How are you going to do it? You are going to do a YouTube video and you are going to send me the link so I can check it. Okay, same time, later I am going to be sending you like the rubric to be like what is going to be the criterion to take into account when you are doing this practice. Yes, I know that is not an evaluation, but of course that it is an important practice. Okay, so I want to know, how do you talk, how do you get involved with this? It's very important to me to have your video. And that's it. That is going to be our today's work, okay? Well, these first two classes, we are going to have it will be asynchronous. Well, there are the ones from this week. There you have the presentations, and then you have the spaces to perform the tasks, okay? Good. Well, with Zoom, we are going to have the classes be via Zoom. I think that we are going to do it by the next week, since we are starting with the synchronous questions. Anyhow, I am going to be making these videos because the Zoom classes are pretty short, okay? So we need to have an advantage by considering these videos. Okay, guys, I don't know if you have any questions, please write me an email. Okay, good. God, I was just forgetting something, but I am not going to make another video. Good. All of the other classes will be synchronous and attendance will be taken, guys. So it's very important that you would be there, connected, so you won't have an attendance mark, okay? Good. You must follow the chronogram that is in there. Soon I am going to upload all of the information related to assessment. What are the moments for assessment? Good. The idea is that you would receive like constant feedback. So this is why it's important that you pause your video, and then I can provide you with some feedback related to pronunciation, related to language issues. Okay. The course will follow like the same program scheduled, and that's it. So, well, I don't know if you have like more questions, difficulties. Well, you can email me or whatever, okay? So, well, that's it, okay? Well, take care, have a nice one. Remember that if you have any questions, you need to contact me to jcuellar@udmeduco. Be safe, stay home, take care, and that's it, okay? Looking forward to see you soon. I hope that you watch this introductory video, and I hope we stay in touch, okay? Take care, bye bye.